The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the App State Mountaineers offense will start this game off. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Coming after it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
A strike downfield. There he goes to the right. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown Mountaineers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Oh, the Air Force Falcons offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Keeps looking downfield. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, App State. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. The option look. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's Robinson. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. One man in the backfield and he gets it. At the 40, there he goes. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up 2nd down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the ground with the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Unleashes it on the run. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers! The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Busha. Finds the tight end. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On second down, wants to throw it. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He'll get rid of it. And the ball is picked off. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, App State. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man across the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On second down, wants to throw. Getting some heat. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Busha. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out. Touchdown Mountaineers. And the punishment has been extended.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back goes in motion. Goes to the option. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run the option. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And I like giving it to the fullback quickly against the 3 down front. You know, you got those 3 linemen. They're playing 2 gaps at a time, which means they're not really firing off and penetrating. So you can give it to the fullback and try to get downhill quick, and the linebacker comes and meets the big boy in the hole.
Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed around up front this game and haven't created a lot of lanes to run the football, but you needed it. You needed that first down. You needed to get the sticks moving. You need to run some clock. So good job by the offense finding a little bit of space to get the first down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On the option. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Busha. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Falcons will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, App State. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And everything looked good on that play. The receiver does a really good job of pushing upfield and then coming inside. But what happens when you come inside? You start coming to all those bodies and those linebackers, those safeties come into play. And those alligator arms sometimes get a little bit short.
And the ball's on the ground. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Bringing it back, it's Robinson. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. At the 45, on his way. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State! And the pummeling has started.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive through.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The back goes in motion, trying to get to it.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
The Falcons send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll bring it back. It's Robinson. Oh, what a move! Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on touchdown Appalachian State. And the route is on.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Pocket starts to collapse. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Busha. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they got him for the sack.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to fire deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. All kinds of running room. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with a ceiling touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.